Thank you very much, the Harper family. That's not all of them, of course. Breed, the reigning All-Ireland champion fiddle player and the Fiddler of Duty champion, is absent because she's playing at the Oireachtas up in Dunleary tonight. But we'll have that treat for you next year. Now, our next artist is all the way from Yack, County Fermanagh, my own county, and he's the son of a very illustrious fiddle player, Sean Nugent. This is Lawrence, and he will perform on the concert flute. Lawrence Nugent.
I'm going to start off with a few jigs that I learned from a flute player who used to play that with my father called Cathal McConnell, who's now living in Scotland. Played with the boys a lot. I heard Cathal playing these two tunes, and here it goes. I'm going to play another piece of Cathal McConnell's. It's called Frank Roach's Favourite. I'm going to play two reels now, and I think the first one's called, it's one of Paddy O'Brien's box player from Tipperary, and the second one's, I think it's Hanley's really called. That's it, Hanley, be able to verify that piece.
Thank you, Lawrence. And now we have a singer from Letterkenny. You heard her earlier in the night on the tin whistle. She is the tin whistle All-Ireland champion in our class. And she's going to sing for us The Green Fields of Canada. And I've got to tell you her name. Her name is Kathleen or Kitty Ford.
May your hearts
thank you, Kathleen Ford. She did very well in the All-Ireland too. And only that she forgot her word, she probably would have won first. And she had a very hard adjudicator on that day, one Seamus McMahon. And certainly he grants no favours when he's in the judge's chair. Now, our next artiste is Eddie Kelly, all the way from Castlereagh in the county of Roscommon. You've heard of the Plains of Oil, but he comes from Castlereagh, and he plays the fiddle.
Danny, tell me what I play, because I'm only after riding in town, and I have the club. Excuse me if I don't do well much. Yeah, probably the weather. Deafness is fear. Tune, but you'll excuse me now. It's a delicate operation, tuning the fiddle, as you know, a lot of fiddlers up here, and of course, the man that's being commemorated here was a fiddler, and I wouldn't like to put myself in his shoes, because he was a great fiddler, and I'm only a sort of a chancer, so. I want to try a hornpipe. The last two tunes, the first one was called these two tunes that as I heard them, they weren't played exactly as I played them because I forget how the men that used to play them. It was two people called Paddy Fahey and Paddy Kelly. And they used to call the first tune Hilltop Fire, and the second one was called Flare Up. So I never heard anyone else call them names. And I know that there's a Scottish tune called Hilltop Fire, which isn't no way at all the same as the first tunes I played. So probably the tune is fictitious anyway. But I'd like to play a hornpipe in E flat now, and it's not a hard one, but if you couldn't play a fiddle, It's probably heard on in person to cut me.